Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to your Panini Week in Review. I didn't do a video last week as there was no new news, but now we do have some news to talk about, so let's get into that right now. So in the last 2 weeks, we have not had any new pack drops or any challenges, but one challenge did wrap up, and that is the Conor McGregor Color Blast. There were 173 people who completed this challenge. The most notable thing that happened the previous week is that we had our AMA with some of the Panini team members. This happened on Discord, and I did record the whole thing, and so I will put a link in the description and above for you to click if you want to watch, well actually listen to, but I did record it as a video, the whole AMA. But I also summarized some of the main points on Twitter, so I just want to go over that thread in case you haven't read it yourself. So these were my notable takeaways. First off is the ability to gift cards is 100% coming, and it will be sooner rather than later. This is really important. This is something that influencers love doing. You know, people who have, who make YouTube videos or influence on Twitter, they love being able to give away things. And currently, the only way to be able to give away a card is to list it for $1 and to have the person buy it. And that especially is prohibitive for people who aren't in the ecosystem or lower value cards. So being able to gift is going to really be able to help with the marketing as people do that. The second is that they are still planning to merge the two marketplaces into one. The goal is to have one market page with buy it now and auctions. Then the public gallery would be strictly about showcasing and not selling. This change is not imminent though. I'm really glad to hear that they're going to be doing this. This is really important because it's very confusing. If you want to buy a specific card, you have two different marketplaces to go to. You can go to the gallery and search, you can go to the auction and search for it, and it's really confusing because you almost have to keep tabs on two different marketplaces, and they have their own unique way of doing things where, one might be a little bit more overpriced, one might have more liquidity. It's quite difficult, and so I'm glad that they're going to be merging them into one. And I do think that it is good to keep the public gallery and to kind of have a showcasing. We do need to have an option to where we can just kind of show off our cards, and it's good that they want to keep that and not have buying involved. The next is that Panini is not fully in control of timing. They have league partners that need to sign off on timing and such as well. Having said that, expect NFL packs this year. So it's important to know, guys, that the Panini just can't do, whatever releases, whatever challenges, whatever pack drops whenever they want. They do have to get sign off from the leagues that they have these partnerships with. And for example, there may be some conflicts. Now, Panini has not said this, but this is just me. But just know the fact that Top Shot just announced that they're doing the NFL, and this just happened recently. So you can just imagine that the NFL probably wouldn't sign off on Panini doing their pack drops for the NFL during that same time, as there'd be kind of conflicting. They want to kind of spread out those announcements. If I was in the NFL shoes, that's what I would want to do. And so if we're wondering, hey, why don't we have NFL packs yet? Well, just remember that, Dapper did have that big announcement, and they probably do want some space between it. So let's just keep that, in mind moving forward, that, Panini may want to do a specific thing, but they also do have to have the league sign off as well. They are working on set completion UI changes, as well as the potential to have challenges associated with completing a set by a specific time. Could be non-digital rewards as well. I absolutely love this. Set building is one of the best ways to, get people involved, because it's not about just completing a challenge for a specific period of time. It involves collecting a lot of cards, 100, 300 cards, for the bigger base sets and such. And so I think that's really good because it incentivizes a lot of buying and holding as well. And so I can't wait to see those when they have it. Also, non-digital rewards is pretty cool as well. They hear the community on the Dunk Blitz concerns regarding possibly bringing some over as NFTs. They will not bring them all and flood the market. Nothing decided, but if they do, it will likely be high-end cards only, or maybe cards moving forward instead of older ones. Now, this created some panic in our community because people were worried about, the concerns, various concerns, some about flooding the market, some about, kind of devaluing, the first cards that they have on the Panini blockchain already, having too many cards of a specific person. Lots of concerns were raised by the community from this discussion. And I think that the important thing to highlight is, first, it's good that we all raised our voices from whatever concerns we have. Panini has heard them, they have listened to us, and they want to emphasize that no decisions have been made yet. One of the things, if you want to know personally, I'm not super worried about this because what I've heard from the team is that they understand the importance of scarcity. They understand the importance of what can devalue cards and such, and so I trust them to make good decisions. If they had already given us a game plan and that game plan didn't look good, okay, then we could react. But there's no decisions that's been made. They will keep these in mind. They're not going to flood the market, and so I think that personally, I do have trust in the team that they will respect the NFT collections that people have already built and not devalue them. Remember, this might not even happen. They might just do something with moving forward. They might not bring any previous ones over. It might only be a couple select ones, but I do trust them to kind of hold that balance and not ruin the NFT experience that we already have and the NFT collections we've already built. Without mentioning CryptoSlam by name, they noted that data integration with third-party sites is very soon, weeks away at most. This will be great to be able to, track what's been selling, kind of where we rank with other projects as well. And to have that on a third-party site. And also, it is a part of marketing as well, because like when you go to a website like CryptoSlam and you see, this project, their sales are up by this percentage, and it keeps the name in front of people who are visiting that site on a regular basis. So I do hope that they have many different data integrations with various sites, because I really do think that helps put eyes on our project and bring more people in, and so I can't wait for that. The NBA is done for the 2020-21 season. Select baseball still to come, as well as Chronicles for the UFC. The next NBA release will be Prism for the 2021-22 season. Okay guys, so baseball and UFC still to come. Next NBA release will be from the next season. They have collaborations and partnerships ready and waiting to be activated for product releases and on-court field play. Marketing dollars are earmarked for NFT promotion as well, just waiting on timing to line up to activate. They plan to leverage relationships with athletes and more too. So guys, this is, if you're wondering, why hasn't they done this kind of marketing? Why aren't, these players speaking out? If you're having these questions, just remember that they want to do things at strategic times that make sense to kind of activate. So they have this money set aside. They have these lineups of, athletes or people who are going to be speaking about Panini, but the timing has to line up. So if you just think about, like, for example, the NBA, it doesn't make sense during the off season or the preseason to go all in on the promotion. It makes sense to time the marketing around when they're going to do the next drop. And so it's the same thing with the UFC. You don't want to activate your next UFC promotions during the Chronicles drop. And so if you're wondering, just know that these things are coming. It's just the timing has to line up, and then we'll see this boost in promotion and marketing. And the big news of the week is that Panini Instant is coming to the blockchain. This is something that I hope that they were going to be doing, and I hope that they do the other sports as well, but they're going to start off with the NFL. And so they're going to be doing new mints daily starting this Monday. And so this is really exciting, and I think it's going to bring a lot more people into the Panini ecosystem. So we got a short blog post here, which I'll read. The next evolution in Panini America is rapidly growing, upwardly mobile, NFL NFT blockchain portfolio arrives next week with the debut of the 2021 Panini Instant NFL NFT blockchain, which will honor the biggest performances in the NFL, guys, from the previous weekend. And so the instant cards are about things that are happening recently. It's going to be about what's happened the previous week. And it's going to be launching Monday through Friday. Panini Instant NFL NFT blockchain will mimic the weekly checklist and release schedule of the company's popular Panini Instant NFL physical cards, but will boost a design that is unique to the blockchain family. There will be base versions of each card available, as well as rare parallels numbered to 10, which are gold, and only one holo platinum. In addition, a weekly pass option will launch each Monday that guarantees users all base versions scheduled to launch that week. So they are going to have base versions that you can mint. They will also have an out of 10 gold parallel and a 1 of 1 holo platinum parallel. You are able to mint whatever ones you want Monday through Friday if there's a specific card that you would like. But if you would like all of them, you're going to be able to buy a weekly mint pass on Monday, which will give you access to all of them that drop that week. They then say all cards will be available for 48 hours, and once the ordering window closes, the cards will be minted to the total number ordered, both through individual sales and weekly pass sales, and distributed into users' Panini NFT blockchain accounts within a week. So the mint count will be based on the orders. If 500 people order, it's going to be out of 500. If 1,500 do it, it's going to be out of 1,500. It's going to be the total number who mint it singly plus those who buy the weekly pass. Those numbers will add up to the amount that it was minted. And so you can expect that each of the different releases on every week are going to have different mint counts, because some people are going to be only interested in a few of them. Now, personally, I think this is something that's going to start off with lower mints and it's going to be steadily increasing. And so, that is because that's how any marketing happens. It usually starts off with the community that's already there. They do some marketing, more people find it, they tell other people, more people find it, and you can expect that these mint counts will continue to increase. And so if you were wanting to just take a dabble in this, the first week or the first couple weeks are definitely going to be the best as far as lower mint counts. I think that when we're talking 3 months, 6 months, a year down from there, the mint counts will be more higher, because I think a lot more people are going to want these. Now, if you're wondering what it's going to look like, you can go to the store, Panini Instant NFL, and you can kind of see what it looks like here. So remember, they're going to have their own unique blockchain designs, but this will give you a flavor for it. So you can see right here, if there's a particular card you want, you can go and you'll be able to click mint how many you want. I'm sure you're going to be able to get multiples rather than one. And then they're also going to have this weekly pass here. And so if you buy the weekly pass, you'll get Monday through Friday's drop, the base set version. And then here you can see that they have some parallels. These ones are numbered out of 25, but ours on the blockchain are going to be out of 10 and out of 1. And so I'm not exactly sure how those are going to work. I think the 10s you'll probably be able to just mint, but the 1 of 1, maybe it'll be a Dutch auction. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see about those. Somebody asked on the Discord if they would have the rookie card designation, and Jason did say that if it is a rookie, it will have it. And we can kind of see that here as well. You have the RC logo for people who are rookies. Now, as we do every week, let's go over the top sales of the week. But I think I'm going to make another change, and that is because now that the NFL is going to be prominent, I think this is a little too much. It'll take a little too much time to go over all 4 sports individually. So instead, I'm just going to go over the top sales of the week without filtering out the various sports, but I'll make sure to highlight some of them from each of the different sports. So the top sale of this week was Anthony Edwards' 1 of 1, which sold for over $13,000. This was the NBA Logo Man autographs. These one-of-one cards actually take quite a few of the top spots. Actually, the first 16 cards are all one-of-ones. The top selling football cards were number 4 and 5 on the list. Zach Wilson and Mac Jones, both one-of-ones, which were both in that $4,700 range right here. The top sale that was not one of these one-of-ones was the LeBron James Silver Parallel, number 75 Cyril, that sold for $1,400. The top selling baseball card within the top 20 was the Ken Griffey Jr. one-of-one, which sold for $1,500. This is a laundry tag signature. And then the top UFC card of the week was the Israel Adesanya number 1/10 gold card, which sold for $475. Okay guys, so those were the top sales of the week. Hopefully you found that helpful. And just remember, starting on Monday, we do have the NFL Mint Pass. And so you can grab the weekly pass or the individual ones that you would like. I would expect that that's probably the only drops we're going to have this coming week. I don't think they're going to want anything to kind of steal the shine of these new NFL mints, and so expect it to be all NFL this week, and then we'll see what happens the week after. Maybe we won't have anything new, but maybe we'll have an announcement of what's to come. It was good to be back, guys. Until next time, peace out.